Hello again, Falcons. I'm Leo Goldman, and this is your Falcon Sports Report. The Falcons returned home from their trip to Eugene, Oregon, where they battled the Ducks on the West Coast. Garrett McKinney and I traveled to Autzen Stadium to cover the game.
BG football opened their 2018 season on the West Coast against the 24th-ranked Oregon Ducks in Autzen Stadium. Head coach Mike Jinks enters his third season leading the program, with sophomore quarterback Jarrett Dagey commanding the offense and new defensive coordinator Carl Pelini dialing up the calls. The Ducks are coached by new head coach Mario Cristobal and are branding themselves Oregon Football 2.0. On the Falcons' first drive of the game, quarterback Jarrett Dagey completed a pass to receiver Scott Miller, which set up a 36-yard field goal for redshirt sophomore kicker Nate Needham.
On the right hash, the right-footed kicker gets it away. And it is true. Nate Needham with his first career field goal, and Bowling Green scores first.
The second straight 3-and-out for Oregon gave the Falcons the ball back with an early 3-0 lead.
Shotgun to the running back, three receivers to the wide side left. Dagey, fake handoff, looking, end zone, touchdown! BGSU rigged it up for Scotty Miller, and Bowling Green has quieted the throng here at Autzen. It's 9-0 orange and brown.
Quarterback Justin Herbert in the Oregon offense responded with a 33-yard touchdown pass on 4th down and 14 to put the Ducks on the board. After the first quarter, the Bowling Green Falcons led the 24th-ranked Oregon Ducks 10-7.
Again, clear the running back. Hand off to him, running right, great cut, and a burst, and a first down. Breaks another tackle to the 40, to the 45, to midfield. Well, the Ducks just can't handle Andrew Clare.
In the second quarter, running back C.J. Verdell propelled the Ducks down the field for the second straight scoring drive, where quarterback Justin Herbert rolled out to his right and found junior receiver Dylan Mitchell open in the end zone. With BG trailing 14-10, Jarrett Dagey was hit from his blind side and fumbled the football. The Ducks recovered and scored another touchdown just 5 plays later. Oregon found their rhythm and scored 37 unanswered points after BG led early. Trailing 37-10, quarterback Jarrett Dagey marched the Falcon offense down the field and found running back Andrew Clare for a 9-yard touchdown pass late in the second half. BG started the second half with the ball and a chance to keep themselves in the game. 2 straight run plays up the middle that got no push put the Falcons in a tough 3rd down and 9 yards to go. Jarrett Dagey, trying to make a play, throws an errant pass to number 7 on the Oregon defense, who returns it all the way for a touchdown, putting the game at 44-17 and out of reach. Later in the third quarter, with the Falcons still trailing, All-MAC wide receiver Scott Miller hauled in his second touchdown pass of the night after burning Oregon's top-rated defensive recruit.
There's deep right side, and he's got a man. It's caught, Scotty Miller, and he will take it all the way down the right sideline for a Bowling Green touchdown. Touchdown, BGSU. Scotty Miller, 63 yards away, and Bowling Green's on the board in this second half, 51-23 Oregon.
A late Oregon touchdown in the fourth quarter set the final score, with the 24th-ranked Oregon Ducks 58 and your Bowling Green Falcons 24. Here's head coach Mike Jinks after the game.
We got a long way to go. We've got a long way to go on both sides of the ball. We didn't come here to compete. We didn't come here to play well for a quarter. Really felt like we had a good game plan, and we came here to win. We did not. So, defensively, we are who we are. I believe in Carl Pelini. I believe in our defensive staff, and we will get it right.
The Falcons take on the Maryland Terrapins at 6 p.m. this Saturday from the Doit. Reporting for BG24 Sports, I'm Garrett McKinney.
Coach Jinks and Scotty Miller both talked to reporters on Monday and shared their thoughts on their team's performance.
What takeaways, what did you learn about your team?
I just watched the first 15 minutes and I kind of turned the tape off, didn't really watch much more.
Is there something that...
I'm kidding right there.
Yeah.
No. Guys, we got to be mentally tougher. Okay. You know, that was a very talented football team that we played in Eugene on Saturday afternoon. But when I went back and I broke down the tape, a lot of the mistakes that we made were mental. You know, the first strip sack that we got was on the slide protection. And we're sliding left, kind of a max protection type deal. We went right. Our left tackle went right. And yeah, Jelks is a really good football player, but he's even better when you don't block him. So those are things that we can control. The snap, you know, being high and going through his hands. That's a 9-point swing in about 30 seconds. And then you know, in college football, professional football, momentum is a very powerful thing. And that place got rocking, and we kind of got wide-eyed a little bit and didn't handle that the right way. You know, at the end of the day, I was happy with the way they responded in the second half, because we come out and you give your big, you know, we get a turnover, we score a touchdown, you go in, you give your big halftime speech, and you come out and your efficient quarterback throws a pick six. So it didn't start the way you wanted that second half to start, but they came out and I think we gave up, 7 in the third, 7 in the fourth. The defense made some adjustments and played well and really forced them to put their starters back into the ball game. So happy with the way they competed. You're watching that game and you really, we look like we belong. You know, we look like we could play, you know, play for play with the top 25 team. And we've got to string that along for 4 quarters. And if we're able to do that, we'll be a handful for it.
This year, I think we're going to finally be able to kind of put it all together and be a really powerful offense. And I think you guys saw some flashes of that on Saturday. I mean, Oregon's a good team. We put up 24 points, and something I realized is, like, we could have scored almost every drive if we just clean up a couple things here or there. And a lot of stuff we were just making, you know, mental mistakes or missing assignments, stuff like that. So we cleaned those little things up, and I think we'll be a really good offense this year.
The Falcons host the Maryland Terrapins this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Doit. The game will be on ESPN Plus as well as broadcasted live on Mixler. In other sports, the men's soccer team snagged a win on Sunday over Western Illinois. The final score read 3-2 in favor of the Falcons. They'll host the third-ranked Michigan State Spartans this Friday at 7 p.m. You can also catch that game on Mixler. In volleyball, the Falcons travel to Cleveland this weekend for the Cleveland State Tournament. They'll take on opponents Illinois and UC Irvine Friday, followed by Cleveland State on Saturday. And that's all for this Falcon Sports Report. For producers Max Marco and Chase Bachman, our director Garrett McKinney, and all of us at BG24, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next Falcon Sports Report coming up this Monday, September 10th.